I came from the mud. There's dirt on my hands. Strong like a tree. There's roots where I stand. Oh, I've been running from the law. Hope they won't shoot me down soon. They sing on a sleepless night. Try to catch me howling at the moon. 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 When it rains, it pours. Water's up to my chin. Won't stop fighting to the very end. Many men try to reach it. Many men have failed. Well, if you wanna get to heaven, you gotta raise a little hell. And I've been running from the law. Hope they won't shoot me down soon. They send on a sleepless night. Will you find me? Hope you find me. I'll be back home soon. When the sun rises, when the sun we're trying to catch me howling at the moon. Trying to catch me howling at the moon. We're trying to catch me howling at the moon. Trying to catch me howling at the moon.
Testing. Mic check. Is this thing on? I never can tell. All right, y'all can hear me. So of course we got to get our settings back right. Got to get our settings back right. Remember where we are. Let's see. Hold on. Let's turn some stuff off. I've got to turn some stuff off. Now what do I need to turn? Oh, okay. That part right there. Anyway, what's going on, everybody? Broken Prophet here. Welcome back to This Is Not a Video. Oh man, this is not a video. I'm live. But anyway, welcome, family. How's everybody doing? So, welcome to Monday Fun Day. Well, we've got a unified, combined chat, except for Twitter. I mean, we're multi-streaming right now. Twitter, I don't have a way to add y'all to. Oh wait, it's over here. To the fun. I have a way to add y'all to the fun. But as soon as I can find a way, I will add y'all over here. But we have YouTube, we have Instagram, and we have TikTok. How's everybody doing? Hopefully y'all having an awesome start to the week. I gotta get my lighting dial back in. So, question. Hopefully y'all can help me. Question. IG and TikTok. I know with y'all's interface, y'all may have all kinds of words on your screen right now because I've got the chat also playing on your screen. You may have to swipe to the left or to the right to clear it, and then you'll only see my chat, or let me know if that's too much. and I will mute, not mute, but turn my chat off for you guys, like so, and then boom, y'all don't see it. They don't. They don't see it. So y'all let me know. But anyway, let's do the quick picture me rolling roll call. I'd like to thank everyone for being here. The Black Tigress was actually first. Black Tigress, thank you for being a channel member. Eternal Supernova Sherry, thank you for being a channel member and a moderator. Donna Speller, thank you for being a channel member. QB 1974, QB, did you see the title to this stream? Huh? Huh? Did you see the title to this stream? Good Vibes Monday. That's what we doing. Hold on. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. This is a safe space. There we go. QB 1974, thank you for being a channel member. I appreciate it. Big Baby Girl 2.0, how are you? Calandra Fowler, thank you for being a channel member. Sim Sima, how are you? Thank you for being a channel member. Miss Melissa, hello, thank you for being a channel member. Carmela Miss Mel Ali, how are you? Scott Salmon, thank you for being a channel member. Marquita Shiree, thank you for being a channel member. XRP, thank you for being a channel member. Miss Freeman 63, thank you. Boy, I love all this green. Woo! Thank you for being a channel member. Haley Yates, thank you for being a channel member. Black Cat, what's up? Let's go. Thank you for being a channel member. Brother Gohan can't chat with the gifted membership. Thank you for being a channel member and a supporter. And look who got it. Big Baby Girl, you are now. Big Baby Girl, you now green. All these questions you asked, you should have been green. But hey, better late than never. I do appreciate you both, Big Baby Girl and Brother Gohan can't check. Joshua Cantor, how's it going? Brooklyn Trinity Princess, thank you for being a channel member. The granddaughter, thank you for being a channel member. Miss Freeman, no, you didn't just bust in here with the $20 super chat. Thank you so much, Miss Freeman. You greatly appreciate it. Temperance Love, thank you for being a channel member. Did I miss any? I don't think I missed anybody. I think I got it. Karina, what's up, Karina? Cutting up with Terry, thank you for being a channel member. Ray Alexander, what's going on? The Outlaw Davis James, thank you for being a channel member. And there we go over on TikTok. I see my TikTok people over there. Leslie, what's going on, Leslie? Holding it down over there. Ronnie, the Conjure Academy. I appreciate you showing up early. J4H1 says, peace, what's going on? God is wisdom says, Papa, it's been so long. Hey, well, we're here. We are here. Mel G, Sin, and Celestial over there. I do appreciate y'all. Over on IG, we got Nikia, the Rooted Gems, I Purple Kiss. I Purple Kiss says, hey, BP, representing for the IG fam. I do what I can. And Amaya Rufus, what is going on? Family, this is what we're going to do. This is what we're going to do. Y'all know the rules. Well, not the rules, just our etiquette. Y'all know how we do things. If you have a Hoodoo related question, I'm more than happy to answer them. Answer them. Just do me a favor, put a capital Q and then your question so that my old eyes will be able to see, because I am just an old man. Now, it's come to my attention that I may have hurt some feelings my last live because I was under the weather and feeling a little grumpy. And I would just like to take this time to apologize to absolutely no one, because I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Look, let's get this party started. Yeah, I was like, Prophet, you play too much. I know. I always been this way. QB said I have my button on. That's what's up. That's what's up. Now, I think the first question was actually asked over on IG. Nikia says, will you do a bone throwing webinar? I actually did. I've done a bone throwing webinar. I don't think it's up on the site yet. He said, I've just started learning how to throw bones and would like your perspective on it. Do you do replays on your webinars? Absolutely. Absolutely. You can absolutely listen to the webinar again. Little big baby girl says, hey, I'm here now. Shout out the... Oh, my gosh. I can't... Like, why are you this way? and I'm thankful you're this way. I appreciate you. Seven says, question, good night, Prophet Lou. Can I get one of your replays sent to me? I hit the download limit. Hey guys, guess what? This is Hoodoo Q&A live. This is not let's conduct business. But yeah, I'll get that to you. But listen, stop hitting the button so much. And speaking of which, I'm actually glad that you did that. Don't do it again though. But I'm actually glad you did that because some of the older webinars have no longer being hosted by StreamYard. And it's the old. I mean, when I say the older webinars, we're talking about 3 years old. I had somebody contact me, go, "Hey, Prophet, I was trying to watch a webinar and it won't let me watch it again." I said, "Oh no, I'm so sorry to hear that. Which one was it?" It was like the second webinar I did. That was like 3 years ago, and I'm like, um, if you ain't got all the info by now, you're gonna have to invest another $20. I ain't about to hunt that down for you. What's up, Lex? I ain't about to hunt that down for you. It's been 3 years. You ain't got the info yet. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. So, but no, I am looking for a workaround if y'all run into problems with the older webinars. J4H1 says, question, I understand that you're also a Tata and Ganga, absolutely. But do you still consider yourself Christian? Strongly. Strongly. I love me some Jesus. Absolutely do. Absolutely do. Different roads can lead to the same destination. New York says, question, can you help a girl out and recommend some good hoodoo books since I bought all the ones you said were trash? And you know they're trash. New York, you know why you know they're trash? Because you've been trying the stuff in them and it didn't work. And then and you're here. Y'all know why I say stuff like that besides the fact that I am so dadgum humble. I'm so dadgum humble, as y'all have noticed. But somebody a lot of times people will go somewhere or they'll ask me something about hoodoo, right? And they've been all over the live stream, they've been all in the webinars or whatever. And then I don't know, something will happen, then they'll tell me, well, I'm a high priest of such and such. And I'm like, but yet you're here. Evidently that whatever you were in already wasn't hitting them corners right. It wasn't hitting them corners right. So I say that to say, yeah, those books that I say are garbage are absolutely garbage, and I will help you out. I was just running my mouth because I feel good today. I was just running my mouth. Um, the Secret History of Memphis Hoodoo by Tony Cale is an excellent book. Now, he does not give workings, but he gives hoodoo and southern history. Tony Cale is a non-melanated brother, but I say he's a brother he's because he's a brother, right? He's a spiritual anthropologist, meaning he's not trying to be a root worker, he's not trying to do any hoodoo, but he documents. He's like Indiana Jones. He goes out and he seeks out things and he documents them. And I've often said one of the keys to understanding hoodoo is to understand Southern culture. If you don't understand Southern culture, there's so much that we do or you may see or hear that won't make sense. So that is an awesome book. The Anna Riva books are okay just because they're so old, but they're terribly incomplete. And that's the problem with a lot of hoodoo books. They are horribly incomplete. Of course, the King James Version of the Bible. Start there. Start there. And Working with the Psalms by Anna Riva. That should give you something to chew on. Benna says, may you stroll back up. Where am I strolling? Where am I strolling to? Hey, I'm strolling. Where am I strolling to? Sherry said Tony Baker floating on it. Tony Baker and 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 Lexi have both been wild. They've been wild. I have no idea what's going on with them. Hytha Thomas is blessing King of Room. Blessings. Lex, what's going on? I am Rich 2025 says, question, is there a working for car performance, etc.? My mechanic is slow getting to me. Well, find another mechanic. But no, I've often given this one out, and I tell people to carry a railroad nail in your car. Now, it will absolutely protect you from collisions. Now, don't put this in your car and think you can start driving all cattywampus. You cannot. But in the event that you are doing what you're supposed to do in that car, and somebody else is going kind of wild, you know, typical Atlanta or Florida drivers. Well, Florida, I was scared to drive in Florida. You put this up under the driver's seat, and it keeps people from crashing into you. But it also helps the mechanical issues in the car. Now, that's never something I was told. That's something that I found out through trial and error. I found that out through trial and error. That's Jade says, question, a couple of streams ago, we were talking about how spirits will lie. Absolutely. So y'all over here dangling dangling these pendulums around and they lying like I don't know what. I was wondering if you had tips to discern if it's actually our ancestors at our altars or another spirit. Yeah, absolutely. Because there will never, ever, that is a fail safe. That is something that you never have to worry about. At an ancestor altar, it will always be your ancestors. They will never allow any other spirit to come through. I don't care who you put there, they cannot speak. It will always be your ancestor. It may not be one that you like or that liked you, but it'll always be an ancestor that comes through. Michael says, so I need to screen record them, bet. And my lawyer will be sending you a cease and desist and copyright infringement paperwork so fast, Micah. Because you know I already don't like you. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding about the not liking you part. The rest is, hey. What's up, Uptown? J4H1 says, amen. Thank you for answering. No problem. No problem. See, the thing is, a lot of people don't understand that. Okay, I'm going to talk about my personal Palo journey, right? I've been doing hoodoo for ever. I'm an old man. I've been doing it forever. Family thing, even though that doesn't matter. Remember, I've said that before. It does not matter whether or not your family practice hoodoo, right? There's a lot of people who come from dancing families and they can't dance, or singing families and they can't sing. It all matters, you know. It helps to have guidance, but it's still on your back to actually put it to work and make it work. Make it work. Oh, Denise, what's up, Denise Duran? Thank you for being a channel member. I see you. I see you. And thank you for noticing. I've gotten a little svelte. I appreciate it. Now I'm trying to bulk up. So that part doesn't matter. But in understanding that I am a Southern black man, I have, my God fearing, God loving, Jesus loving ancestors that and I've got my that's just a part of the South, right? Just part of us. But then I also understand that we came from somewhere and we had our beliefs there. So me desiring to pursue another African traditional religion was only to connect with that other part of my makeup. It was never because I felt I needed something stronger. It was never because I felt I needed something more exotic. It was never because I ever felt that hoodoo was not enough. It was because that I wanted to connect with those ancestors. And I think that's something that a lot of people don't think about. Whenever someone comes to hoodoo and they're like, "Oh, well, we uplift the ancestors," everybody always wants to leapfrog all over their people and go straight to the African ancestors who are important. Absolutely. But it's the ones who fought and survived and thrived here that actually came up with hoodoo. So don't leapfrog over them. So that's how I ended up in Palo. It had nothing to do with wanting to chase anything. I know now there's a lot of title chasers out here. Don't get that part. Don't forget that. Olivia LaRose says, which webinar should I get to learn how to get a remote job? Um, Probably one of the money ones. Tiptoe says, question, I've done the sweet potato work. It got some pretty nice roots. No green sprouts yet. My target still hasn't reached out. What should I be expecting each stage of rooting? You expect what happens. I'm glad you asked that because I was telling somebody earlier today that um, there's no set point in workings where, okay, by the time I get here, this should happen. By the time I get there, that should happen. It's just the work, y'all. I know we wish that, but it's just the work. I've been doing this a little longer, so by a certain stage, something will happen for me that may be a little bit later for you. Maybe a little bit later for you. XRP, thank you so much for the super chats. As I use juniper berries in my sweetened jar, what will it do? Absolutely nothing. But thank you so much for the super chat. Joshua Cancer says, question, you said that Sticks, Stones, Roots, and Bones, yes, was garbage. Absolute garbage, terrible book, the worst book on Hoodoo potentially ever written. You saw it out and you had to chuckle. Yeah, never ever buy that. Y'all, never buy that book. And I was so upset because the sister wrote it. But I know why she wrote it because it was Sticks, Stones, Roots, and Bones, the worst book ever on Hoodoo, ever published. TikTok, let me turn the face, y'all. Look, never ever, never ever ever buy that book. Never buy that book. And Sticks, Stones, Roots, and Bones, look, it's like one of those old fashioned shows where everybody would make a cameo because they're like on see, y'all are young, y'all don't remember. There was a time when networks had like beginning of the season specials. Anybody remember those? The beginning of the season special where it'd be like crossovers and stuff. So, and there'd be cameos. So you might see like Knight Rider over here on different strokes. Like it was awesome. Well, in that book, she just found anybody black she could think about and piled them into a book. It's a book on Hoodoo. There was Papa Legba. There was Oshun. Osiris was even in there. It was Hoodoo, Voodoo, Orisha, um, ancient Egypt, sweet baby Jesus, and the grown Jesus too. She put everybody in that book but Jesus. But I don't know. I ain't read it again, and I don't plan to. So that was a terrible book, but it was published by Llewellyn Publishing. I know someone who published a Haitian voodoo book. And Llewellyn Publishing was like, hey, well, can you write a hoodoo book? This was during the height of the hoodoo craze, right? It's like, well, and she was like, I don't know anything about hoodoo. They're like, sure. Don't worry about it. Just write us something. So I think that sister got caught up in that as well. I think that sister got caught up in that as well. I'm gonna have to scroll down because I'm getting too far behind. Y'all are chatting tonight. Y'all are chatting tonight. Let's see what we got over here on IG. I Purple Kid says, question, what color candle should be used to stick the juniper berries to control and dominate again? Also, is there a prayer to go with it? I shamelessly can't find the webinar for it. I bet you can't. I bet you can't. But listen, teachable moment, if you can never think about the correct color candle, always use a white because white can work for anything. Oftentimes, I'll just buy a bunch of white candles. Yeah, the color correspondences can absolutely help your working, but when in doubt, use white. But for your question, yellow, purple, or white. Yellow, purple, or white. What do we have over here? What do we have over here on IG? I'm sorry I missed y'all's questions. Uh, Lord, have mercy. Y'all just tick, 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 ticking away. I appreciate y'all though. Sin says, have you ever thought about writing a good book on spells? The problem is it would have to be so thick. Pause. It would have to be so thick because remember I was saying how a lot of the books are incomplete. Think about this. Most of the books written will say something along the lines of, "Oh, if you're having money problems," and then they'll tell you to take this bath, and all the ingredients will be for cleansing, right? Excellent. And so, but think about it like this: when you are really in a rut, it's like you're falling down a hole. Metaphorically, not literally. Y'all keep up. You're falling down a hole. A cleansing bath stops the free fall. You're not going to get any worse. But guess what? Does that improve your situation? Not really, because you're still down in a hole. So, in actuality, it's a two-part process. You've got to cleanse to stop the fall, and then you've got to do a money drawing to get back level with, level on the ground. And it's the same thing some books will always say, well, you're messed up. Well, here, just do this money working. If you're blocked, like if your roads are blocked, it's not that there's no money, it's that it can't get to you. So trying to attract more is just going to pile it up behind that blockage. So you got to do a cleanse. So most of the books are incomplete, and I wouldn't write an incomplete book. So that thing will be thick. And I tell y'all, I said, I wish somebody would just come down here, let me sit in my rocking chair and talk. And somebody just write it down. Because that's it. That'd be the problem. Wonder Woman says, moving to South Carolina was a plethora of different hoodoo experiences. I bet. Eric Kabi says, it's the year of the snake in Chinese astrology. Really? Okay, okay. I said, Florida drivers are scary. Aren't they, though? Why can't nobody in Florida drive? I love y'all. Some of the people I care about the most are in Florida, but y'all cannot drive at all. Fragrances and Scents, thank you so much for the heart me. I mean, y'all cannot drive. Somebody asked about workings for getting a new car, even getting rid of student loans, just a money drawing. Do a money drawing working. When the money comes in, get you a car and pay your student loans. One thing, hey, what's up, Magical Lady Duchess? I see you over there. Thank you for stopping in. See, the problem is people think that the ancestors had time to just sit and think of a bunch of different workings for what may ever befall us. How you gonna be out in a field picking some cotton and then go, let me come up with a working for student loans? Ezekiel, what's a student loan? Well, the spirit done told me that one time you'll be able to borrow money. What's money? We ain't never seen none of that. Let me cook, Ezekiel. Let me cook. Yeah, so what they did was they came up with concepts that we would have to apply. We apply them, okay? So it's not a car spell. There's not a home spell. It's just draw some money. Somebody asked me about somebody asked me, well, how do is there a spell to pay down my debt? Yeah, it's called a money drawing. And then when the money comes in, you send it out to the people you owe. Shaya la bokasha. Sharabarahanda. Bentley says, not too much on me. Y'all know I love y'all. Y'all know I love y'all. I'm just messing with you. I'm just messing with you. All right, now I got to scroll all the way down. I got to scroll down. QB 1974 said, Mr. Prophet, I wear my Jetstone necklace and put hyssop in my shoe. Good. While I'm at my funeral home job. But I suddenly felt a cold wind hit me while I was preparing a body. What did that mean? I mean, protections don't mean that you will never feel anything. Okay? Protections just mean that things will not cling to you or affect you negatively. Miss Thang 1013 says, question, do you put allspice on picture just dry watch the video again. Micah says, but we were talking about the webinars. Micah says, but I mean, I paid for them and I need to keep them. Micah, keep them up here. You heard me? Y'all, Micah from New Orleans, so I always mess with her. Micah from New Orleans. All right, let me. I'm just scrolling down, y'all. I'm just scrolling down, scrolling down, scrolling down. Second Chances in Life Experiences Inc. What's going on? How was the summit this weekend? I want to see pictures. Okay. Whew, sorry, y'all. I had to scroll all the way down. I had to scroll all the way down. My bad. I was getting too far behind. So if I missed your question, listen, I just had to make some gain some ground right quick. Ready for the next one in May? Listen, y'all, Second Chances in Life Experiences Inc., aka the financial minister over on TikTok. We're gonna do some kind of collaboration. I don't know what it's gonna be, but I have an idea. I have an idea. We're gonna do a collab. Y'all make sure y'all check out, follow her, like, comment, subscribe. Hey, anybody that's on the live? Was anybody in our Friday no our Saturday night kick stream KICK? Did y'all have fun? Y'all know what we've been doing here lately. Cause I know y'all are like, oh my gosh, Prof, you have too many platforms. I agree. I agree. or as my Caribbean or African folks say, tuh. Why do y'all do that? Tuh. Tuh. You know, if you not heard a tuh, man, you better watch out. If you hear a tuh, you better start looking, watching for that hook. But but did y'all enjoy as much as I did watching those scary movies? So if y'all don't over on kick.com, it's a live streaming platform. KICK, not KIK. KICK. Right? We hung out together. But another thing we've been doing is hanging out together in Discord. We've been hanging out together in Discord. I said, hey, look, I will spark the conversation by being in the trenches with y'all. So that's what we did. That's what we did. You know, we hang out in Discord. So message me if you would like to come to Discord. Then maybe I'll send you a link. Black Cat says Saturday was a blast. It was. Veve Embroidery Queen says that was fun, but I took a shower afterwards and I heard someone calling my name from the other side of the curtain. I was scared to get out the shower. Look, and meanwhile, her husband on the ground done tripped and fell. Like, why is she not getting out the shower to come help me? Yeah, get out that shower. Leslie over on TikTok said I bought a pint of ice cream to enjoy for the next movie. Right. Listen, we're going to do it again this Saturday, y'all. We're going to do it again this Saturday. Life with a Sapphire question to do the spill the tea. And yeah, I think you missed some. I think you missed a couple of words. And I want a specific thing revealed. Do I just pour the king fern on it and let it dry? I think you missed some words. You missed some words. And what I mean by I think you missed some words is I don't think there was enough there for me to understand what you were asking. Oh, listen, y'all want to try something? Y'all know I'm always messing something up. I'm always messing something up, but listen, I want to hear some music, and I want to see if we can do this. Hold on. Y'all just let me know if it's too loud or I want some backup music. This is, hold on. It's not. It's not playing the music. I was trying to play some music so y'all could hear it. All I hear is myself clicking. Darn. Oh well, we'll figure it out next time. I mean, I can hear music, but it's not the same without y'all. So let me go ahead and stop it. Anyway, let me get back on here. Um, let's see. Boom, 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 boom. For Discord, shall we WhatsApp you or email you? Either or. Either or. I'm all out of order now, so y'all. So I'm gonna try my best. Is USPS messing up again? I don't know. I don't know. Regina said, I will help you. Also, just write the book. We don't care how thick it is. I care. I don't gotta write it. I care. Lady Luck Triple Eight, what's going on? I'm sorry. Lady Luck said, Prophet, I'm feeling ignored by you. My bad. How are you? Welcome. Little Miss Hot Mess said, Come here. Come here, friend. Why you gotta be Little Miss Hot Mess? Come on now. He says, does honey jars really work for love spells? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Honey jars were invented by um oh Lord. Honey jars were invented by a non-melanated lady out in Forestville, California, who just wanted to help her local beekeepers. And she, took a liking to making up hoodoo. And she's been writing books about hoodoo for 20 years, and all of them suck. Every last one of them. And one of the things she invented was the honey jar. They do not work. We've never, we've never used honey, ever, because they work so slow. Even if you heat it up. This is how long I've been in this community. This is how long I've been saying this. I I told y'all that these things don't work. That they absolutely do not work. And I've been saying that for so long that people have been trying to come up with excuses for why you should still do them. People are like, well, just heat the honey up so it'll flow faster. But you know what the problem with that is? Can I tell you all the time? Physical law and spiritual law, they run parallel, right? So if something is a certain way physically, then spiritually, it will most likely, you'll be able to draw parallels, right? So people have done this mess. People have done this and heated up some honey so that it shakes faster. The problem is, you ever heated up honey? What happens when it cools down? Go ahead, I'll wait. Go ahead, I'll wait. I'm just gonna talk to folks over here on TikTok. Fragrances and Scents said voice detect that book. Ah, I don't know. I don't know. Right, keynote of the way. It hardens. It crystallizes. Thank y'all. Right. So people who have heated up honey have had the person reach out and be like, I I should have been with you all the time, to blocked. You went from hunching on somebody to blocked. Don't ever do that. Don't ever do that. Don't ever do that. Just use sugar and water, family. It I mean it does so much better. Magical Lady Duchess, you still over there? Cause if not, I'm gonna message you. Y'all message Magical Lady Duchess and tell her we want her to come on the Hoodoo and Hanks podcast. All right, let's keep on rocking and rolling. Look, Little Miss Hot Mess says I'm already blocked. Good God Almighty. Oh my gosh. I would like to do the spill the tea spell with the king firm received it, but I wanted to use it for a certain situation. Is that doable? Yes, it is. Now, you know, if whatever person is involved in that situation, whatever person is involved in that situation, then sprinkle it in front of like where they're going to be sitting, where they're going to be staying, where they're going to be walking, and that'll help. QB 1974 says, question, I did the hot allspice on my first lady. Yeesh. Since she is acting nice, should I use an ice cold allspice on her now? No. No, that's not going to work. She about to run into a whole hell of a lot of trouble and be very, very bad off. Be very, very bad off. Never, ever do a hex with the idea that you can just call it off. You never can. Everybody listen to me. You can never call it off. Never. You can never call it off. And the reason and I know I'm streaming to TikTok, so I have to be careful of what I say because TikTok is very strict. Oh my gosh, they are strict. But if you know what I'm saying, put that, y'all send that heat down the street. If you send that heat down the street, can you yell, "Hey, come back"? I think we done scared them enough. No, it's going. It's headed there, Jack. It is on the way. So, what I would do, um, QB, is look, you're gonna have to watch because every time you see something start to befall her, you're gonna have to do a work in to counteract it. That's why you have to be careful doing a hex because you can't just. People ask all the time, well, how do I undo it? There's no undoing it. Ain't no undoing it. Oh, it's on, baby. It is on. Now, one thing you can balance it out. Hoodoo is all about balance. There's one thing that crazy movie Constantine had right because it was awesome. It was awesome, right? Because it's like if you throw some hot grits on somebody, you can't take the grits off and they be like, no, they still burnt, but you can cool them. And so that's why you, though you cannot stop a hex, you can counter it with a different blessing type working. So if you see them start to have financial problems, then you hit them with the money drawing, right? Then you hit them with a money drawing. Hey, but I like that you working. Shout out to everybody who's out here doing the work. Thank you. Y'all are absolutely amazing. I love that. Most people come to Hoodoo and just write down a bunch of stuff. Don't never practice it. Just write down a bunch of stuff. And then when a situation comes around, they like, oh, let me go through my notebook and see. And they fail miserably. You got to get good at this stuff, y'all. Loomis Hot Man says, gets hard, don't. What are you? Oh, the honey. I was like, what? What I miss? The the honey. I was in. Bruh. Leslie says, Prophet, I was scared for her. I thought you were about to go in about the honey jar. No. This is we love everyone. Hey, Miss Future PA, I just glanced over and saw that. Thank you for the gifts. We love everyone this Monday. Look. Huh? Huh? It's happy. We are happy today. D-Stack Bellium says, question, how would you use pinto beans in a working beans in general are a good symbol of prosperity. So I would keep a now what people used to do back in the day was it's a variation of the fenugreek bowl. They would put like a bunch of pinto beans in a jar or in a sack with some coins and stick them in the freezer to make sure that we just stay, financially solvent all year round. And that's actually something that we would do in the new year. Put a loaf of bread in the freezer, and that ensures that you have bread to eat all year round. I Am Rich 2025 says, I had a great outcome with the sugar jar for court. Congratulations. Congratulations. I Am Rich 2025. Thank you for the rose. My future PA, thank you for the roses. Y'all are absolutely amazing. I thank y'all. Thank y'all. Yeah, sugar works. Sugar works. Sweet says, you on someone else's TikTok page that was promoting $100 sugar jars? Well, shoot, I need to stop being so nice to y'all. Then, oh, y'all better run them donations. Nah, I'm just messing with y'all. Can Crossroads dirt be reused after working is done? Absolutely, absolutely, it can. Um, Life with a Sapphire said, it's a person. It's in a person who I don't normally come in contact with. One of the parties I might see again, but the other I don't plan on seeing. Well, if you can find a place where they may have been, then go collect some dirt from there and mix it with the king fern. Dance Fit with Jess says, question, make the wooden doll and tomorrow's the third day. What do I do after the third day with it, please? Toss it. I Am Rich 2025 says, question, can I get a consultation with you? Yeah, I'm just kidding. Yeah, go to my website. Everything is scheduled through my website. Look, Little Miss Hot Mess is spreading all kinds of misinformation. I'm gonna help her out though, cause she don't know. Well, I'm gonna help her out. She says you can put someone in the freezer, freeze their life. That's not how it works. That is not how it works. You put somebody in the freezer, you're stocking them. I mean, you're locking them in stasis, but you're not like you're not freezing them up. You're not pausing their life. You're not making them stagnant in any stretch or form. You're just locking them wherever they are in that point. So, for instance, for some reason, it's being spread amongst the spiritual communities that you put somebody in the freezer for an enemy working. One's in the chat if you've heard that. I've heard it, and I try to stay away from spiritual content. I just let me watch my snake and my cat videos. Right? One's in the chat if you've heard that. You put somebody in the freezer, that is a good enemy working. It is not. When you put somebody in the freezer, they just get 10 times worse. Y'all have seen that. Twos, if you've seen that. You put somebody in the freezer hoping it was an enemy, and they done got 10 times worse. Twos, if you've seen that. How you put somebody in the freezer, next thing you know, they done got worse. You know why? I'm gonna tell y'all why that is. I'm gonna tell y'all why that is. Okay? The freezer locks somebody in stasis. It locks them in the frame of mind and spirit where they are. And if someone is in a place where they just hating on you, right? You're putting they're in a space where they're hating on you. You put them in the freezer, that's the space that they're going to be frozen in. So, an enemy that would have naturally moved on, they would have gone on about their business, they would have gotten booed up and forgot about you. Now you've frozen them in that hate. Now that's all they can think about. That's all they can do. That's all they want to do. People in their life will tell them, Shantae, you got a man at home. Stop hating on little Miss Hot Mess. And Shantae like, I just feel it in my spirit. I just feel it in my spirit. I gotta hate on her. They go to therapy, they go to everything, but they can't let it go because you have them frozen in that point. You have them frozen in that point. You have got to make somebody sweet. Freeze them when they're in a good mood. and then they'll be okay. So sweeten them, put them in a sweetening jar where they're like, okay, all right, well, I guess Little Miss Hot Mess ain't that bad. Then put them in the freezer. You frozen them in that moment of sweetness. Make sense? I know it do. I know it does. Look, and so go on and get all them Dasani bottles out y'all's freezer. Y'all, look, y'all, I've said it before. Y'all have more people in your freezer than you got food. Stop it. There she is. That's financial minister. Y'all make sure y'all follow her. She just had a doggone financial empowering. I don't know the name. I don't want to butcher it, but I know it was financial literacy and 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 debt collecting legality summit. All rights reserved. In case you try to name it that the next go round, you heard it here first. All right, so I gotta scroll down again, y'all. We only have like a few more minutes. D Stack Bellium says, Prophet, can you tell us a working that'll help with weight loss goals? Yes. Look here. Get you some licorice root and sprinkle it behind either your stove or your refrigerator. Get you some licorice root and sprinkle it behind either your stove or your refrigerator. It helps you to lose weight. Now, you also going to have to do something else. Pray the 23rd Psalm, then put the fork down. Shout out Mr. J. But no, yeah, putting the fork down and praying 23rd Psalm actually absolutely helps. But sprinkle licorice root behind either your refrigerator or your stove or both, and that'll help. Look, Kwame says, I heard you putting bills or debt in the freezer. You ain't heard me. You ain't heard me say that because you put bills or debt in the freezer, you will always have bills and debt. Do not do that. Because think about what I just said. You have frozen them in that moment. What is going to happen when you freeze bills and debt? Like they gonna lose. You gonna pay that bill. They gonna lose the money and swear you ain't sent nothing. Good God Almighty! Why? Who is out here putting this stuff out here for y'all, and why? Shout out to everybody on TikTok who is following me. I appreciate it. Thank you so much for the follows. I do appreciate it. Life with a Sapphire IG said, freezer spells never really worked for me. I tried it when I first became my workers in 2019. Yeah, there's a lot of misinformation that goes out, and that's why I'm here to try to clear up. Listen, I'm not the be all and end all of Hoodoo. I mean, I am a global icon and a national treasure. I've been doing this almost 40 years. Okay? But there are more than one way to skin a cat. That's why I tell people all the time. Just because it's not my way, does not mean it's not a correct way. But with that being said, you should be able to look at something somebody is doing and see the ancestral footprint in it. So this is what I and no, I'm not accepting mentees. So I'm not saying this to advertise. Y'all get this time of year. Okay? People know y'all get them tax returns back. Not everybody is gonna say things like mentee, students. They're gonna throw that out there so that you'll slide into their DMs or send them an email. Hey, can I be one of your mentees? I'm not advertising. I'm not advertising. But I say that to say one thing that I tell people that I teach Hoodoo to is this: spirituality should always be quantifiable. Nothing should ever just be just because I said so. We're all adults here. We are all adults here. We are at the point in our lives where just because I said so does not cut it. That cut it when I was a child. The only person now that can tell me something, and when I ask a question, their response is because I said so, is my mama. That's it. So now, if I'm talking to another adult, if I ask you a question, I'm expecting an answer. And so I see too many people in the spiritual community that'll say something, and the only answer that they give back, if you question them, is because I said so. Okay? Like glitter. Glitter is non traditional. There's no reason for it to be all over candles and you call it hoodoo. You can do it for somebody else, another tradition, but don't call it hoodoo. And then when you ask people, well, why are you using glitter all over this candle, making it look like one of them pecan logs from Bucky's? They'll say, oh, the spirits like it. Well, what spirits like glitter? Do the Orisha like glitter? Do the Loa? Do they like glitter? My ancestors were not no glittery people, so I can't say they like glitter. Who is it? Because they just say the spirits and they expect you to just take that, just swallow it, pause. It should always be quantifiable. So don't just take something because they said so, right? Two, what did the ancestors have access to? What did they have access to? I know it's a young crowd out here. Shocker, shocker, Amazon was not always around. I know. So they had to go and get stuff. They had to actually go get stuff. And with that being said, well, how you think? Listen, this we, hey, it wasn't easy. So we worked with what we had. Hold on, I got a question here. No. Yeah, I got a question. So y'all see this? Here's an oil. Wait. It's not gonna focus quick enough. Dang it. Anyway, I've got two oils. I've got one that is clear. Okay. This right here is special number 20. I don't know why my camera won't focus. There, that's special number 20. Black Tigress with a $20 super chat. Thank you. Thank you. Well, here's my special number 20 oil. Okay. Look at that. Now, here is ouch. Ow. Now you see this one has all that goodness floating around in it. Which one? Don't nobody help. Don't nobody help. None of my people don't help. Which one is the legitimate? No, not I won't say legit, but the more traditional oil. Which one? What's up, Black Lotus? Castillo Brie. How's it going over there? Hopefully I pronounced that correctly. I feel like I'm disrespecting people if I mispronounce their names, and I hate doing that. I hate doing that. Y'all say, oh, the special number 20? Y'all think the special number 20? I appreciate it. Gregory says the one with the herbs in it. Okay, okay. Sumari says the dark bottle. Okay, okay. Little Miss, Hot Miss. Which one? Which one? Did you pick? So it's kind of split. I'm actually a little surprised it's split. Hey, but I like that. I like that. Okay, this one, the clear oil is the traditional one. The clear one is the traditional one, and I tell y'all why. What's up, Brock? Natalie, Coco. Man, I ain't spoke to y'all. Lexi, how all my favorite people just come up in here and I ain't see y'all. I know Sherry's already here though. But yes, the clear one, family. The clear one. Putting stuff in your oils to make it look like that fancy Italian salad dressing has only been around since like 2005. That same lady who invented the honey jar invented that because she felt it made it look more rustic. It made it look more rustic. Our ancestors were frugal people. Remember, we were just talking about how you can't just order stuff. If you wanted to put stuff in some oil, you had to go get it. That's why, well, after I made the oil, I strained all that stuff out. We would strain it out, set it in the sun, allow it to dry, grind it up, and make. Hold on, let's say for dramatic effect. Oh, here we go. I'm actually gonna help y'all out here. This is job work powder. We would grind it up to make powder with it. Oh, here's a little secret, family. If you have a recipe for money drawing oil, you also have a recipe for money drawing powder and incense. Don't think you've got to have different recipes for each one. You don't. One recipe works for all manner of products. Here we go. Just help me out. Just help me out. Just help you out. You know what's funny? Our ancestors also worked very quickly and efficiently because if we were taking time to do work, we were either taking time away from our family and we generally worked for like 18 hours a day, or we having to sneak and do it in between cotton picking and house cleaning, right? So we work quickly. So when we have time to strain herbs out of the oil and then poke it back in the bottle for aesthetic purposes, we didn't. Somebody who messaged me on here told me that they did that. They were making oil, strain the oil, the herbs out of the oil, and then poke it back down into the individual bottles. And I'm like, wow, okay. Wow, okay. All right. Won't be me though. Y'all know I always tell y'all all the time. I'm like, look here. If I send you a bottle of oil and this stuff floating around in there, I didn't want you to have it. Please believe I didn't want you to have it. Now I'm not gonna ask you to mail it back, but I didn't want you to have it. That lets me know I have a hole in my strainer. Shoot. And see, Michael said a lot of people do that, and that's true because people copy. And when the movie The Skeleton Key came out in the early 2000s, right? That helped to launch the career of Catherine Ironwood, the main marketeer of Lucky Mojo Curio Company. She and I got to give her props for that. We don't see eye to eye, but even enemies can have respect. I had to give her props because she saw the internet taking off. She saw how people would like global commerce. She saw it coming. And so she saw that there was gonna come a time when people didn't even care whether or not stuff worked. They just wanted it to look good. So many of y'all right now practice pretty conjure that you don't understand that you are making something that does not work. But people will fool themselves into thinking it worked because they gave a bottle to their mama and a bottle to their best friend. And of course, they gonna tell you it works just like that horrible reading you gave them to practice. This thing on. So if we understand that everything we put into our oil has a purpose, it has a meaning. Every root, every herb, every bit of pyrite, every bit of lodestone, everything in there has a meaning and a purpose. Then don't you think the stuff that you put in it to make something pretty can offset that purpose, offset that meaning, make your oil do something it's not supposed to do, or make it do nothing at all? Just something to think about. Just something to think about. Also, I've seen people putting. Now my button broke. It's not working. I'm about to get off here anyway. I'm about to get off here. So, like for instance, I see people putting mica flakes in their oil to make them shimmery and glittery. Well, when you come down to Hoodoo Central, I'm gonna shake your hand, maybe even give you, hey, what's up? I done hit you with oil or powder at that point, and I don't want to leave glittery fingerprints on you to let you know what's done happened. There, someone asked, Lamar Fry says, can you explain why you chose the name the Broken Prophet? Because we're all broken. For too often within our community, we think that um, you've got to be perfect in order to lead. You got to be perfect in order to teach. You got to be perfect in order to ascend. See, they instilled that in our community so that it's so easy to make sure that a leader never arises amongst us. See, if we chase perfection, if we chase perfection, the minute we see an imperfection, it's over with. I have seen people go from we must protect this person at all costs to oh no, look at them. Look at them. So I let everybody understand, hey, listen, hey, I'm broken. Ain't no perfection here. Ain't no perfection here. Anyway, y'all, I'm gonna take one or two more questions, but my time ran out 8 minutes ago, and I hear Wreck It Ralph or Noonie or both on the other side of this door, so I got to go. But listen, y'all, make sure y'all message me. Make sure y'all message me, and come to Discord. And oh, oh, let me show y'all something. Because y'all remember when we were having issues over here, right? Over here. Well, not here, but TikTok. I said I'm going to fan base, and I did. And I'm over there. Look, over there. Follow me over there. Oh, there it is. Look, hey, look who got verified over there. Check it out. One of the early blue checks over on fan base. So y'all come on, follow me over there. Fan base, the Broken Prophet. We we hang out over there early in the morning. Chop it up. Wasn't able to go over there this morning because of Wreck It Ralph and Demolition Woman. Essence spiritual is wasn't it more the elders that no longer worked the fields that was practicing? Not always. Not always. And think about it. When was the very look, by the time somebody was too old to work the field, they were working in the house, they were tilling the garden, they were doing light duty, but they weren't doing no duty. All right, y'all. The Black Cat says, my practice readings aren't that bad. I actually be knowing some things. No, I'm not saying everybody's practice readings are bad. I'm just saying, yeah, I'm official over there. I'm just saying I know, we sometimes forget that mama and them love us. That's why we feel comfortable practicing reading on them because we know that they love us, right? So we will practice with the people we're comfortable with. And they'll be like, "Oh yeah, ooh, boy, you fine, you fine with them cards. That'd be terrible. That's terrible." Well, yeah, sometimes. Oh, but you know what? Yes, early readings will be terrible. What's up, Nancy? I see you over there. You said your godchild has arrived. You are. How's family? How's the youngins? When will Lodestone be available? I did not know. Listen, if you are interested in something, that's what I'm gonna do the last 2 minutes, y'all. Cause I gotta get out of here. Listen, um, no ma'am is still going strong. No ma'am is still going strong. But I'm trying to, let the work that we did hit my sister so she come back to work. Oh, if you have placed the order, I am caught up. Everything up until Friday has shipped out. So the only thing pending is Saturday, Sunday, and today. And I think that's good to be working by myself. I think that's good. Y'all know I've had folks like them at that place up. Well, I understand. Sometimes you just want to know. You got yourself to the Nene. I'm so glad. I'm so glad. When we having church again, we need to have church. We need to have church. I gotta see. I'm gonna scroll down right quick. There's my info. There's my info right there. Thank you, Natalie. I appreciate it. Well, they need to chill on the skeet and the candles and the. Listen, listen, y'all. So in Discord, somebody we were talking about candles. I'm not gonna say who it was. We were talking about candles in Discord, and somebody said something about putting skeet in candles, and I said, "Screw." I said, "Put what?" I said, "I don't know if I'm from where you from, but down here in the dirty, dirty, skeet means, you know what I'm saying." And they were like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. That was, look, she said, look, skeet means the same thing up here. That was autocorrect. And I'm like, and at that point, that just led to more questions. Cause I'm like, you gotta let me in you and your friends' group chats now. Because if your autocorrect picked and added the word skeet into your phone's dictionary, oh Lord. Oh no. Uh-uh. Put me in, coach. Put me in. I wanna chat with you and your friends. Because listen, I can do it right now. I'm texting my sister. I'm about to get off. I'm about to get off. And I am look SK. It just put AM or SMH. Shaking my head. I ski skip E skeleton. Another E. It just says ski in quotation marks, sleep or sleeping. Skeet, nothing. So that's not. Hey. Woo. Oh my gosh. See, I wasn't even saying who it was. I wasn't even saying who it was, but your phone auto corrected to skeet. Good God Almighty. How often do you have to type that in your phone for it to just say, well, this is a word we're going to be using repeatedly? We might as well just add it for the next time. Let's shorten the length of time for her to type out skeet. Yeah, this is gone left. Let's get up out of here. Okay, but lodestone is the lodestone the only thing that's out that y'all want? Because I know I've got about five of them. I've got about five of them. Look, Tony Montana says also, what other word was she trying to use? Like, what? Right? What word were you trying to use? Oh my gosh. Chicken Thigh says skeeting all over the candle. Oh my God. Let me get y'all up out of here. Let me get y'all up out of here. May the Lord bless you and keep you and may he make his face to shine upon you. Micah says the powders. Micah. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Let's dress them candles. All you need is just a little bit of a yeah, we ain't, we ain't about to do that. We ain't about to do that. Nope. John the Conqueror. Okay. The root. Y'all need the root. Temperance Love. What's going on? Oh my gosh. Y'all terrible. Queen's root. Okay, got it. Yeah, y'all. Queen's root is the more feminine alternative to John the Conqueror root. I always recommend women carry Queen's root as opposed to carrying a John the Conqueror root, which you can, but John the Conqueror root always tends to give women more masculine energy. Needy said, Lord, walk between me and thee, Lord. Oh, y'all a mess. Uptown says, Uptown, okay, I'm gonna answer your other two questions, Uptown. Does it cost more if you do the work for a client? Absolutely. 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 But you asked about, just an attraction, because you were asking about attracting a person that you think is playing games. If you can come into contact with them without it being too weird, then touch them with some orris root powder on your hands. That'll bring them to you. Bear weed? Okay. I've got some bear weed too. I just got to update the site. I've got that. I had some Queen's root, but I don't know where they went. So I don't know where they're. Leslie said, why are you like this? I don't know. All right, y'all, I got to get out of here. I have got to get out of here. Protection oil is out. I've got a little bit. Okay. Am I going to be on Discord tonight? Maybe. It depends on what Wreck-It Ralph and Demolition Woman are doing. Oh, it says the Come To Me oil is out? I'm going to have to check that, but thank you. Y'all, man, y'all are awesome. I appreciate y'all. Orris root powder. ORRIS. If you touch somebody with orris root powder, watch out. Here they come. I am Michelle. Thank you for the rose. I appreciate it. I wish they would let me know who donates over here, but they don't. Okay, well, look, wait a minute. I think I am Michelle. Thank you for the gifts. Miss Future PA, thank you. Big Mama Ange, I see you over there. What's up? What's up? Lex over on TikTok, thank you. They really need to do better with this. The interface. I'm so sorry, y'all. Oh. Listen, I don't know. I think that you can subscribe again on TikTok if you choose to. It's on you, or you can come over here, or you can come over to YouTube and become a channel member for, because I'm gonna start back downloading the TikTok lives and posting them to the channel members or the subscribers. But one thing that they do allow me to do with their interface, because they're allowing me to stream the TikTok Railroad Nails, okay, is they allow me to set it to subscriber only mode. And we got to get this candle stream out the way. We got to get it out the way. My man Brock. Thank you for the $10 donation, Brock. And somebody hit the Cash App. Denise, thank you for the Cash App. I appreciate it. And Ashley, if you hear me, thank you for the Cash App earlier today. Y'all, so y'all want to hear something funny about Cash App before I head out of here? And I'm about to head out. Do I ship to Alaska? Yes. So y'all know there was a song that was like, yeah, this is an old song. And it was go, for the Cash App. Y'all know what song I'm talking about? I thought the song said, let them people know you want a Cash App. I thought it was Spirit talking to me, telling me I need to promote my Cash App better. Gotta let them. They said Roddy Ricch is the person who did the song. Roddy Ricch. And it was, you gotta let these people know you want a Cash App. And I was like, that's Spirit telling me that I need to be more open about, hey, closed mouth. I thought Spirit was telling me a closed mouth don't get fed. Seriously, that's what I thought. I can't hear. And also there was financial minister actually hit me to this one. Oh gosh. So there's a song about babies. Baby, I gotta give it to you, baby. Y'all know that song? Why? I thought it was a motivational song. I thought they were saying, go baby, I gotta give it to you, go baby. I thought they were like telling you, like trying to hype you up. This what's gonna happen to music now? Seriously though, like I seriously thought they were trying to hype somebody up, like go baby, like you got this, go baby, you got this. Imagine my surprise when I found out what the hell they were talking about. Oh my gosh. Right. Stacy. Yeah, he was trying to hype her up. I bet. Naomi says, bless your poor Gen X heart. I know. I know. Oh my gosh. Anyway, Leslie says she drinks throat coat tea. I'm upset. I'm just kidding. Yeah, I'm gonna leave because y'all kind of nasty. Y'all, I'm leaving. But anyway, I've been on here too long. Anyway, thank y'all so much. Y'all have a good one. All right, y'all have a good one. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. Prophet is out. Make sure y'all catch us this Thursday. This Thursday, 9 p.m. for the Hoodoo and Hanks podcast, the absolute best podcast about hoodoo and spirituality out. We're just better. We're just better. We're just better. With my co-hostess, Coco Scissorhands, we're just better. Okay? We're just better. So anyway, thank y'all so much. Y'all have a good one. Prophet out. Oh, wait. No, I'm getting in there. Get it in because I forgot. Thank you to Gohan, Brother Gohan, for the gifted membership. Thank you, Miss Freeman, for the super chat. Thank you, XRP, for the super chat. Thank you, Black Tigress, for the super chat. Thank you, Brock, for the super chat. And I wish it would let me know who donated over on TikTok. But if I missed you, and I know I missed a lot of y'all, thank y'all so much. Thank y'all so much. I really appreciate it. And I'm gonna try to figure out how to find out who gifted me over on TikTok so that I can thank y'all. All right, y'all have a good one. Yeah, I just can't leave without saying thanks. Thank y'all so much. Now I'm out for real.